Hello, BookShark Bootcamp. It is your community manager, Jana, and it is September 25th for your live Q&A video. The second time is a charm. I did go live on our Facebook group at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock-ish Eastern time. And for some reason, that did not record properly with Facebook. So I'm re-recording, and I will go ahead and put this up for those who didn't get a chance to catch it live, but still wanted to see the Q&A for this month. Thank you guys for your grace. I was traveling last week in Denver and working on a project for BookShark marketing. So I am super excited to be able to share that with you guys once it comes out. It is the beginning of fall. It is the end of September. We've passed the first day of fall. I hope you guys are starting to get excited about the season changes and thinking about what that means for you and your homeschool. Hopefully you guys are getting into a little bit more of a groove in your homeschool, in your schedule. It's starting to feel that it flows a little bit more, maybe not necessarily easier, but a simple method of in routine of getting through your 4 days a week with BookShark. The first question that I want to address is the Level G Reading with History Instructor's Guide that has been on back order. I have been told it will be in the warehouse at the end of September, which then it will be to be shipped to those who are waiting for it patiently. In the meantime, if you need more weeks of that sent to you in a PDF, please reach out to main@bookshark.com. Our customer service will make sure that that is sent to you in a timely fashion so that you don't feel like you are running out of material or things to do, that you can stay on pace and keep your calendar eraser free for now. So just send them a quick email or a call. They are incredibly helpful. I have to say, I love our customer service. I think they are very efficient and friendly and always willing to figure out how to make things better for you as a customer. So don't hesitate to do that. You should expect that if it comes into the warehouse by the end of September, it will then take 5 to 7 business days to start shipping out. And then we'll start from the beginning orders that ordered at the that the back order went, and then it'll go through in a sequential order. So hopefully that will alleviate any stress that you have. If you have the old guide and the old books, don't worry about it. There was just a book that went out of print, so we had to make a change mid-year, which we try really hard not to do. This does not affect you. It only affects those who had the back order of the Level G Instructor's Guide, and it just happened to do with a book that went out of print that we had to replace. So there's that. All right. Now, we had a member who asked about what they thought, or they would like people's thoughts on how to or what to do with the books when they're done with them. This is a very personalized question. So I have always, I started off with BookShark using it through our school district, and therefore the books were not mine to keep. The end of the year, I'd pack them back up and send them in, and then I would get the next year's level. So I never had this question to even ask until recent years when my daughter got into middle school and high school, and then we kind of changed up a few things. So now I have books that I get to keep, and let me tell you, I'm keeping them. They're fabulous books. I want to be able to access them again, and I love having books around in my home, and if I have the space for them. So there's that. Another BookShark member had said that if they're lower levels and she doesn't plan to use them again, they're boxed up and she's contemplating what to do with them. Definitely, there's donation is an option. There are resale sites that you can find on the internet, on Facebook and things like that. Just be aware if you purchased used BookShark products that the instructor's guide is what we consider consumable. So that would need to be repurchased. And if you give your instructor's guide away along with your books, just so you know, or you get them or you purchase it that way, there may be some missing pieces in there. And then that does kind of wreak havoc, because customer service, if they're unable to attach an order to what you're requesting of them, they are not allowed to just give that piece of paper or that one thing out. So just keep that in mind, but you definitely can resell them. There's a lot of things out there, a lot of different ideas that you can do with them. So I love to hear what you guys are doing with your books. So that thread is open, and I'm excited to see some of the other comments that our members make on that. All right. Now, there was a question about the instructions for the hands-on history kit. in your box, either whether it's hands-on history or it's the lap books, there is a separate instruction booklet that will go over each and every project individually. So whether you might have to dig it to the bottom of your box to find it, or it's on the top, that is where you're going to find those instructions. So in your instructor's guide, it will simply say hands-on history project 1, or name the project. The lap book, it will say lap book project, and it will name it. That's all it does. There's no more instructions in your instructor's guide because it is an option. So that booklet will be found in the box, either the lap book or the hands-on. All right. Now, that brings me to another great question. There was a member who was wanting to know where she could find her cutout pieces for a specific activity. Some clarification here. This is for science. Now, your instructor's guide has a set of activity sheets for your student for language arts and for science. The science, because there were a few cutouts that were used in multiple weeks assignments, we put them back in section 3. That's what we did. The rationale is because it's going to be used over several weeks, so we didn't want you to forget about it in a certain week or use it and not think that you needed to keep it for another week. That's where it's at, is in section 3. If you still cannot find it, again, customer service will take care of you. Just reach out, all right? Now, your experiment paper packet is different. It is actually a duplicate of what you will find in your experiment book. The reason we sent the paper packet is because we want your experiment book to stay intact in case you choose to reuse it or resell it. The experiment paper pack is all of the pieces that are used or shown in the experiment book that would be cut up or used in the experiment. We thought if we separated it out for you, you could keep your experiment book intact. And so that was the rationale. That will not be in your instructor's guide. It will not be in your binder if you paid for pre-assembly. It's going to just simply be in a pack wrapped by itself saying experiment paper packet. All right. So just to avoid some confusion there. Now, we are having a very fun pumpkin carving contest starting in October, and you guys are the first ones that get to hear about it. We are asking to tag us in a photo, a post of your pumpkin that you or your child have carved that is book themed or BookShark themed. So I will leave that to your imagination. I'm excited to see what you guys have. Once you tag us in the post, it will automatically enter you to win either a hands-on or a lap book. There's still time to get that elections lap book. We're going through it in our family right now. And even with my 15-year-old and my husband and I, we're really enjoying learning about the process of the elections and the origins of our government and how it was intended to be and how it has evolved over the years out of necessity. So if you win, that is definitely an option that you can choose so that you and your family can have a really good understanding of the elections. What a great time to do it, considering we're going into that for our country. If you don't win and you just want to purchase an elections lap book, like our other lap books and hands-on history, it has its own little booklet. So you'll have all the instructions as a standalone product. Just want to encourage you guys to look into that if you are at all interested. I'm really enjoying it. So that will be the prize that you can get if you if you tag us in your post. Now, if you're not a social media person, you don't feel like tagging us, you don't want to post anything, you can still enter to win by emailing the picture of your pumpkin to main@bookshark.com. They know to send them to me. They will be put in the pot to go ahead and judge. And then we'll announce the winner. And if you had emailed it to us, we will email you. If you tagged us, then part of being the winner is you'll have to check your direct messages to see what the next step is for you to claim your prize. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. I am excited to see all the creativity that is out there in our group. And I'm excited that we're opening up to the broader community of homeschoolers. While I love our community and what we're building here, and that is why I am here. It always excites me when we can pull in others and help them feel supported and connected as well. So you'll see that on our main pages as well as in our Facebook private groups. All right. Now, I will be back on Monday with the first installment of Real Life in Homeschool. And what that is going to be is a live of, yay, just me, but I'm going to be addressing this idea of maybe your homeschool isn't as fun as you originally thought it was going to be. And I'm going to give 4 reasons why that may be the case for you. And then obviously some solutions if you find yourself in that place, because I'm keeping it real. I'm a homeschool mom. I was homeschooled. I understand that not every day is rainbows and sunshine and all the things. And so I want you guys to hear me talk about the struggles that I have encountered or the things that I have come up against in these years of homeschooling, and help guide you and smooth out your path a little bit more as you continue on your journey. So that will be Monday. It will be live. It will be recorded. You can watch it whenever it's convenient for you, but we are calling that Real Life in Homeschool. We will also be returning to that and have more installments of that throughout the year, throughout the months when we're not having our live guests or our live Q&As. And then we're always working and looking toward the holidays that are coming up. The marketing team is getting really excited about planning some fun things for you guys here in boot camp to just get you connected and excited and enjoying your homeschool, where it is not just so book focused, but that you can see the learning happening outside of just the academics, because I personally believe that's incredibly important. And so I want that to be part of our group as well. All right, you guys. Well, this is my second time through. I think I did it a little bit shorter, but if you caught the first time, then you won't be listening to it anyway. So this will get posted for you, and we'll put it on our YouTube boot camp, so those who aren't on social media can still watch it. I love the questions that you guys are posting. I love our community coming together and getting those questions answered for you. I want you one more thing to notice, that the brag board has changed. We had a bootcamp member who is also an advisor here for BookShark send in a picture of her teenager reading on the beach, her first day of school. So we wanted to put that up there. I really want to be able to post your pictures, you guys, and let you brag on your kids and the things that they are doing. Notice in her picture, her face is not shown, and that is totally fine. I just want those to be fun pictures that you're comfortable with, that we can put up, and really just a place where you feel like you've had an aha moment and your student is thriving, and we can come alongside and cheer with you about those things, so that this community is a place where we can commiserate when we have those moments that need that, but also rejoice with you when you're having those high moments in your homeschool as well. So thank you guys for being here. I will see you on Monday for Real Life and Homeschool. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.